Everyone says that NoFap will fix your life, and they're right, but not to the extent you may think. Listen up, NoFap is actually great. However, if you actually use it right, what many people believe is that NoFap will be the solution to all of their problems altogether. And see, that's wrong. Listen, when I first realized what NoFap actually is and what it can do for you, with NoFap, I also learned something which is called self-improvement, and so I decided to give both of these a shot. However, self-improvement and NoFap got me somewhere where many people never get to. I went from this one guy with oily, messy hair, no hygiene, no friends, and no family interaction, to someone who now has friends, who is jacked as fuck, and who actually understands how the world works. Now, many people had the same opportunity I myself had. However, why are they not successful and I have gotten some sort of a success? I'm not perfect by any mean, but I definitely got farther than just some people who wait. And you see, the key word there is wait. Many people have been exposed to the reality of NoFap and what it can do for you. But you see what they don't do? They don't take action. What they do is they stay at home and wait for an imaginary guy, for an imaginary person to just suddenly fix their lives, and they expect that when they are out there on the street, next time they go out, some beautiful, gorgeous woman with voluptuous tits will randomly stop them on the street, pull their pants down, and suck them off. That is not gonna happen. But you see, that woman that you just imagined is actually real. She can suck you off, but not if you decide to stay at home and do nothing and just randomly wait for some magical force to fix your life. Instead, you need to do what I have done and what other successful people have done in today's world. That is take action. You see, how do you do this now? How do you take action? How do you use NoFap to your advantage? Well, what I did first was I started fixing my mental health. Listen up. If you don't have a good mental health, a good insight, if you're not good on the inside, how can you be good on the outside? Does that make sense? If you yourself, my friend, have negativity, doubts, problems in your mind, how can you expect that you're gonna become great in real life? Absolutely not gonna happen. So you have to start doing what I have started myself, which was meditation and gratitude journaling. By combining these two, I became a more present person and a more grateful person. I basically became a person that people just like being around. I'm basically a human magnet right now, literally. Today I decided to go out and teach my nephew some business, so we decided to sell some donuts, 50 donuts to be exact. And listen up, I sold them with him within an hour and a half. That was how long it took me. And my parents, they expected me to be there all day. Well, of course I'm not gonna be there all day. I'm an actually good person to speak to, and that's owed to meditation and to gratitude journaling. Next up, I started taking care of myself physically. What do I mean? Listen, the best way to change yourself and to prove to yourself that you are a great, amazing person is to prove to yourself by changing your appearance. How do you do that? You go to the gym. Let's imagine you're fat now. When I first started, bro, I was skinny fat. Toothpicks for arms, but I had the belly because I ate too much sugar. So what I did was I started eating clean and I started going to the gym. By the 8th month, I went from a person who once got bullied in high school for basically his ribs showing through his skin, but he still somehow had a belly, to a person that suddenly got the respect of his own classmates, to the point where they even started telling me, hey man, you can become a model. That's what happened within just short 8 months. It truly doesn't take long for you to fix your physical health. So start taking action upon this right now. Then I fixed my education. You see, education isn't high school or college. It is something far beyond that. You see, if you decide that you're gonna stop educating yourself after the age of 18 or after you stop going to high school, bro, you're an idiot. Let me tell you that straight up, as a man should do. You're a fucking idiot. What do I mean? Listen, how can you expect yourself to progress within this life if you never learn, if you never read? Start reading books like I have done. Listen, your brain is no different from a car. A car needs an oil change every couple of miles, doesn't it? Well, your brain needs new information to stay relevant. So if you decide that you're gonna just use the same damn information you learned in fucking high school, 5 years ago, today, that's it, man. You're done for. You're fucking done for. Your car is gonna break down if you don't change the oil after 3,000 kilometers, let's say, or 3,000 miles. I don't know how that goes. It will break down, and you will break down too if you don't educate yourself. So start reading books. Then, finally, start a business endeavor so that you can actually do something that you actually enjoy and something that will help multiple people. You see, you yourself right now don't have any particular purpose within this world. That's why you're currently struggling with many addictions. But if you decided, yo, I'm gonna help this specific demographic of people, let's say you wanna help people quit video games, I'm gonna help people quit video games, and you decide that today you have that you're gonna get the first client, you get him. Now the next day, you think of you yourself playing fucking video games or procrastinating. You're gonna have far more resistance toward doing that because you have somebody who expects you to be in a good position for them. So that's what happens when you actually have some meaningful work. And not only that, when you start pursuing business in specific, you, my friend, will never go hungry because you're gonna learn to sell, you're gonna learn to market, and you're gonna learn to use your damn mouth, which is how you today make the most money. That's how you go to Hawaii nowadays. Let that sink in. So, now you can be the two of these people. The one that will wait, the one that will wonder and ponder, is this advice actually real? Is this advice actually fake? I don't fucking know, man. Maybe I should not take action. And then, 6 months later, you're still the same failure you were today. Or you can be the other person who decides, you know what, man, I don't have anything to lose. This guy seems like he knows what he's talking about. I mean, this guy is kind of lean. He has like 12% body fat, maybe even less. So perhaps I should do something that he says. And if you are that man, you're gonna come back in the future if you took action properly, and you're gonna write down a comment saying just how amazing this video was. But if you take action, because your life has changed, you now have a wife, and now you're actually financially free with a bunch of friends, not doing anything stupid, let alone NoFap. So, for the people that decided that you're gonna stay here and wait, let me give you one quick analogy and end the video off. Listen, our testosterone, we as a human, specifically a male human being, not a woman, a male human being, I'm not sexist here, you as a man have some special advantage within this world, and that is called testosterone. Imagine your testosterone like water, and it's flowing through a river. Well, we as humans have built dams to catch the water and create a lake so that we can create electricity, right? Well, inside us, we have a dam ourselves. Listen up. A hydroelectricity dam has this one humongous wall that blocks the water from just going freely, which will eventually end up accumulating into a lake. Amazing, right? Now, you have this lake where fish can swim. On the other side, you have a place where houses can stay, and potentially even do some agriculture or something. Bro, you can do so many stuff. Plus, on top of the wall, you have a road now that you can use to connect one mountain to the other. On top of that, now you actually have a good touristic place because you have a lake. On top of that, you have a way to produce electricity through the dam. And on top of that, you even have a safety mechanism in which if floods are about to happen, you can just adjust the dam a little bit and it will let the water go without any damage. You have all these amazing benefits. But imagine Hulk comes by and he decides, you know what, man, I'm gonna break the dam in half. And he breaks the dam in half, and now all the water is spilled, you don't have any roads, the fish are dead, the agriculture is dead, any human along the way, gone, bro, gone, decapitated. Everything is gone. Understand? Everything is gone. And only because of one mistake. So then why the fuck are you, my friend, doing this exact same thing to yourself every day when you jerk off? Listen, your testosterone equals the water in the dam. The wall is your life and discipline. And everything you see around, all of those benefits from electricity to agriculture to fish to tourists, all of those are your goals that you could have achieved had you not broken the dam. Now the good thing is, you don't have to be sad, because your testosterone will eventually replenish after 7 days. But only if you allow it. So if you decide to jerk off every single day, you're basically living as not a beta, a fucking delta male every day of your life. You're wasting that same sexual energy that got us to where we are. Think about that for a second. So if you want to keep on wasting it, go for it, bro. Go for it. I already told you everything you needed to hear. But if this hit home, well then, you know what to do. I don't have to tell it to you. And that's it, man. That's it, the video. You can click off right now, but if you're interested, you can check out the link in the description to schedule a call with me or to check out some of my resources where I can personally help you out. Appreciate you. Remember this analogy, and I'll see you at the top, where if you decided to take action, you actually belong there.